BeautyandtheStamper.blogspot.com. Hi beauties! Today I'm going to create a card, and I'll tell you the truth, I don't know what I'm coming up with. I just have a few things that I want to try, want to do, and hopefully I'm going to come up with a real cute card. So my brother-in-law has been to Afghanistan multiple times, and I just thought with 4th of July coming up and Independence Day, I just wanted to let him know that I really appreciate him and I really think he's a great hero. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I have some vanilla cardstock, real red, and crumb cake. So I have some soft suede because I want to make it look a little bit vintage, kind of old style. So what I've done is I'm going to take my soft suede here and my sponge dauber and just sponge the sides here to give it a little bit of that distressed look. Okay, so I've gone ahead and done that here. Then what I want to do is I want to only emboss half of this. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to put some stars and some wording here, and I'm going to be using this Words of Courage stamp set. So I'm going to take these and set them aside except for this piece, and I know that I want to use this Freedom, and I'll be using the Hero, and I wanted to use Pacific Point and Real Red. So let's see, again I am just making this up on the fly. So I have also got some post-it notes because I do not want to go over a specific area. So I'm going to mask this off. I'll use my little grid paper here and some post-it notes and just use that to form a line. Did that make a straight line? No, it did not. That's what's awesome about the grid paper. All right. All right, there we go. So now when I use these stamps, it's only going to stamp, it's not going to stamp here. So just going to ink this guy up. I'm going to see what it looks like. And just going to start stamping. Alright, I think that's good. Maybe a little bit right there. Okay. So it only went right there. Then everybody has these little extra pieces, right? So I've taken those and I've also distressed the edges just to make it fit in. So I've gone ahead and I've got that here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of my two-way glue pen to make it stick. I'm going to go ahead and stick that right on here. And as you can see, it is a little bit longer, but I'll show you why in just a bit. Okay. Now another thing I knew I wanted to do was emboss, but only half of the card, only this top half. So what I'm going to do, I got my big shot here. I'm going to take that card and stick it in here, but only up until that red line. I do want the red line to be embossed and in there. So right up until that red line. I'm going to take my sandwich, and it will fit in there straight across. And then I'm going to put my platform on tab 1. Stick my sandwich in there and roll it through. Once I get it in there all the way through, I like to roll it back just to make life easier and to get a really good emboss there. So sorry this is a little wonky today, but like I said, I'm doing it on the fly and we will see how it turns out. Woohoo, look at that. Alright. Ha ha ha. So I did want to stamp some stars in there, but I completely forgot. So here was my star that I was going to do in Pacific Point. If I did it now, it kind of wouldn't work. I got too excited and done the embossing. So I did already make some that I've cut out, so I'll just go ahead and use those same ones. How about that? I was going to pop these up with some glue dots, and I'll go ahead and still do that. Alrighty. Well, at least you can know I'm doing this on the fly, huh? Alright, so what I'm going to do, I did distress this red background in soft suede, and I'm going to adhere that with my Tombow glue. I really like the Tombow glue because it forgives. So you have a little while before you have to commit. And once it's stuck there, it is stuck there. Alright, so I went ahead and glued that on. And then I'm going to do the same here. Now remember, I had those sides a little bit longer, and now you'll be able to see why. I want it to fit right in here to match up with that red. So I think that's cute. Alright, I'm going to take this Freedom off so I can clean it later. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my Hero stamp and stick that on here. Alright, I'm just putting away my real red ink and getting out my Pacific Point. I have this extra scratch paper, so I'm going to go ahead and ink that up with the Pacific Point. Get it right in there. Oh, I don't like the way that one turned out, so I'm just going to redo it. I'm going to flip it over because you can always use the other side of the paper. That one turned out much better. Put that ink away, and then I'm going to get out my That's a Ticket punch and center that right in there. Alright, it just fits. So I'm going to go ahead and dauber this up again a little bit. Give it that look. And I'm going to get out my Stampin' Dimensionals. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to get out my little scissors here. And once you start getting to the edge, there's this piece that goes all the way around. Well, what I do is I hate to throw things, so I just cut off a piece there. And that's perfect for these longer pieces. Just stick it on there. Peel it off, and there you go. I'm just going to put that right there. Okay. Then I've got these stars here. I really wish I wouldn't have forgot, but I did. So I don't know what we can do other than keep on going. So I'm going to go ahead and get some Stampin' Dimensionals on here as well, just to raise it up a little bit. So let me show you what I did. I was going to show you with the stamping, the set that I used, but here's that star. So I just stamped that on some vanilla cardstock, and then went through with my paper snips and cut it out. Alright, so we'll just put these random. I do like to put in odds, so I don't want to do 5 because it'll kind of look like a cube there. So I'm going to go ahead and do 3. Okay, so that's my card, and now I just want to add a little bit of bling of some type on here. I've got these great candy dots, and this one is real red here, so I can use that. I can put them here on the corners or up here on the corners, maybe inside the stars. I think that's what I'm going to try. So they already come with glue on there on the back, some adhesive on the back, so I'm just going to go ahead and put those right on there. Is that cool? I really like that, but since I did have an error, I think I want to put a little bit of bling on here, just random. Jewels would be nice, and I'm going to go with the bigger ones to take up some space. So I will just put those on here randomly as well. Again, they have the glue on the back, so you don't have to do much of anything other than place them where you want them. I think I'm going to go with a couple little ones too, nearby. And maybe one more. Cute. I am definitely going to be sending this to him with a little note inside, just saying thanks for, you know, going out there and risking his life and just for our freedom. Alright, beauties, when it's 4th of July and Independence Day, celebrate with your loved ones and thank a soldier. Have a great day. Bye. For more tips and techniques, visit BeautyandtheStamper.blogspot.com.